Hello, everyone. My name is Jimena Montane. I'm from Mexico, and I work with an organization called La Mano del Mono, which is developing the market-ready model with other organizations from Canada. The market-ready model is a tool that was originally created in British Columbia in Canada and has been replicated to Mexico, and now it's being replicated to Latin America. And it looks to create certainty in the nature tourism industry and in nature tourism destinations in order to consolidate local enterprises and connect them to specialized markets. The model has certain benefits because it maps and it gives us a picture of how the tourism offer, like the state of the tourism offer, and then it allows, for example, government or private investments in tourism to be more efficient and accurate because they are being done towards projects and towards things that are actually needed in the destinations. It also professionalizes community, rural, and indigenous-based tourism, as well as private-owned enterprises, because it evaluates the state of the offer and identifies capacity building needs. And it also offers a capacity building program for those specific needs. It encourages better practices in terms of sustainability, creating different markets, increases employment and economic income in local communities as well. And it also improves tourism in terms of not only the offer and the quality of the offer, but also it connects them with a tourism that is interested in the specific experiences that these offer, that these enterprises have to offer. And in general, it increases the quality of international and national tourism experiences. So the way this model works is that first we conduct a market-ready assessment, which gives us what we call a market-ready profile of the enterprises we're assessing. So it gives us a profile which can be either a startup, visitor-ready, market-ready, or expert-ready, based on different criteria that we divide in 4 areas, which are business or entrepreneurial, operational, commercial or in terms of marketing, and sustainability practices like social and environmental responsibility practices. And once we have this profile, which is not like a certification or a stamp or anything like that, but it gives us the idea and the picture of how the offer is built and like what the local like capabilities are. And based on that, we can create a capacity building program to take them to the next level. And we can also create an experience development process, which is what you can see here as a cycle. This is the normal cycle that could take place in like a longer process, maybe a couple of years, but there are other processes in which we can also only get to a certain development stage, and that's okay as well. And this basically builds experiences starting with what we call prototypes, which is an idea or a concept that we then validate with the market, and it gives us enough information to develop the experiences and continue to marketing of these experiences. And a good example of this is called Experiencias Raramuri, which is a product that is globally unique, culturally authentic, totally interactive, strongly inspirational, and locally profitable, which was developed between 2015 and 2017. And now it's one of the 5 finalists for the To-Do Award and a German award for social and sustainable tourism initiatives all over the world. Experiencias Raramuri was developed in northern Mexico, in the state of Chihuahua, in a beautiful, wonderful place called Barrancas del Cobre, or Copper Canyon, where an indigenous group that is called the Raramuris are where they live. Also, this area is called is also known as the Sierra Tarahumara, and that's why these indigenous group all over the world are also known as the Tarahumaras. And you might have heard of them because they are fantastic and exceptional runners, and they win competitions all over the world, and they're very famous because of that. And so when we were working in the development and the experience design process, the first thing we did was what we call market product alignment, or like match, which is we take the experiences that the community is interested in and willing to offer, and what the commercial allies, which are travel agencies, tour operators, hotels, or anyone who's potentially going to buy and or sell this experience, what they are looking for. And so as you can see, for example, this bar is festivities, ceremonies, and rituals, which the community was not really interested in offering or sharing, and the market was. So that was a no, because not only we're looking to develop something that the market wants, but also something that is authentic and genuine, and something that the community wants to share and is willing to share. And so we have to make that match. And based on that, we decided which experiences we were going to validate with the market. Something else we had to take into consideration was knowing our market. These two communities that we work with have the particularity that they are located really close to an adventure park, which is called Copper Canyon. And it's one of the stops of this very popular train route called El Chepe. And so the market of that is mostly Mexican. A small proportion is European, and another small proportion is North American. It's mostly Mexican. So based on the Mexican market, we design the experiences that we were going to validate with the market. Something else we had to take into consideration was the characteristics that the market is looking for and the willingness to pay. And so based on that, we developed different prototypes, we validated them with the market, and we came up with these 4 experiences. Sendero de Gigantes, or Giants Trail, is a very short trail in which the Raramuris tell us about these legends of giants that used to live with their grandparents and great-grandparents. Light Feet Trail is a bit longer, and in this one, the Raramuris tell us about why they are called Raramuris, because Raramuri means light feet, and how historically they've been such amazing runners, and how they run for all kinds of daily activities, and why they are called like that. And so they tell us more about the origin of the name and their culture. And then we have Raramuri Cooking, which is a cooking, very local cuisine workshop in which people go with them and learn how to cook and share experiences with them. And finally, they eat the food that they made, and they learn how to make with the locals. And another experience is called Knitting Stories, in which tourists learn how to knit the local crafts, which are made from pine leaves that are dyed in different colors and knitted with a very unique technique. And this also helps to increase the perceived value of the culture and the local crafts, because then people realize how much, not only how much work, but also how much historic know-how there is behind these crafts, and how why they are worth what they're worth, and they should be worth more than they usually pay for them. And these were the final experiences that were designed in this process. And now you can visit experienciasraramuri.com. They have a website in English in which you can book these experiences, and you can get information from all the experiences and the prices, and you can book them directly on their website. And so this is a process that can be replicated basically in any tourism destination. And a tourism destination can be a biosphere reserve or a network of biosphere reserves or a certain geographical area within a country or within a region of countries. And it all depends in basically in the management of what's happening in the area. We have worked with different institutions that function as managers of, for example, networks of protected areas. Barrancas del Cobre, for example, is connected to different protected areas in Mexico. And yeah, you can know more about the market ready model visiting the website modelomarketready.org, which right now is only in Spanish, but it will be in English very soon. And if you go to the website, you can go all the way down and well, you can also know more about the model, and then you can go to contact if you want to get in touch with us and leave a message right here. You can also go to the, yeah, besides the website, you can go to the Market Ready website you can visit experienciasraramuri.com to know more about the Experiencias Raramuri project. And if you want to get in touch with us, you can write to any of these emails and get more information about this. Thank you very much for your attention, and I look forward to talking to you some more.